YouTube? This is Mike Bitzer. We're back for a second video. I appreciate everybody who hit the subscribe button, who hit the like button, everybody who commented and showed some positive encouragement. I hope to bring you guys plenty more of these videos. Right now we're heading back out to go find some gold. It's bright and early in the morning. As you can see, the sun is starting to illuminate the sky. I'm going to be meeting up with a friend out there, at least I hope. I'll let that person be a surprise to you. We're going to go to a different area, hopefully, and find some gold that everybody else didn't know was there. No, it's not a brand new area. But I'm not going to disclose where we're going today. Something a little bit different than last time. And so that's about it. One thing I wanted to say to get started with these videos is that I'm really not here to try to be anybody's teacher or mentor, or, you know, you guys got those kind of people out there and they're doing a good job at it. I'm more into learning than I am teaching, and really I just wanted to shoot these videos because I was finding so much little gold that I regretted not recording it and making videos out of it. So I thought, why not start trying and see if you can capture some of these good days I've been having out here. On that note, if there is anything, knowledge that you guys can hand down, if you guys know anything that I don't know, probably a lot that I don't know, let me know. Comment, get a hold of me. I'm on the Nugget Shooter forum. If you don't know about the Nugget Shooter forum, look up Nugget Shooter forum on the internet. Make sure you become a member. That's with Bill Southern. A lot of great guys on there and a lot of good information out there. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long or too boring, and I don't want to make the videos the same video over and over again. So we're gonna try to do this right. I got a tripod this time, and hopefully it'll look a little better. So here we go. See you in a minute. Alright, well, I was sitting here thinking to myself about how many people ask, I've seen on the forums and in the videos, everybody wants to know what's a good setting to use in your Gold Monster 1000. And I just want to say, if you're asking that question, it's not a terrible thing, but that's your first problem. Don't ask that question, because if you do, you're not thinking critically. You're not thinking for yourself, okay? What you need to do is think for yourself and get out there and experiment and try different settings and figure it out. It's good to ask questions though, and you know, you get kind of like a foundation of where to start. But I'll tell you a story. Back when I first started, when I got my first metal detector, which was a Gold Bug 2, I was out in Oakhurst, California, living there for a couple years, and I went down to the Fresno River down there off Road 600, very popular place where people go out there and look for gold. And it was my first time out with my metal detector. I ended up running into somebody who became my friend named Charlie, who owns the Josephine mine out there in Ahwahnee off Road 600. Well, when I was out there on the Fresno River, he was out there with his Fisher. It was an older model, and he convinced me that I needed to run my metal detector in discrimination mode at all times. And me being young and inexperienced, I listened to that. And we were metal detecting a lot of cabin sites where it was very trashy. So in those situations, yeah, it was necessary. But out there on the bedrock and out there looking for gold, I don't know how much gold I missed because I kept my Gold Bug 2 in discrimination mode at all times. And that was because I listened to somebody tell me what settings to put in. So that's my story for you. What I suggest that you do is, while you're out there metal detecting and you got a signal in the ground, don't dig it up. Play with your metal detector. See what settings make the signal louder or brighter or whatever, you know. Figure it out. Do some time. Spend some time working on your metal detector and understanding it. You can ask questions about what settings are good, and that's good, you know, but just use that as a starting point. But don't forget that you got to figure it out on your own too. It's better that way, okay? Like, for example, I've been doing a lot of metal detecting in auto 2 mode because it seems to have a brighter response on the targets, and it handles the hot mineralization pretty well. Auto 1 handles the mineralization even better, but your signal's a little bit diminished. But if you go right below Auto 1, now you're in the hottest setting that the Gold Monster 1000 offers. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, hey, you've been using Auto 1 or Auto 2 the whole time. Maybe I need to go put it back into the hottest setting and go over everything again, you know? So that's my thoughts today. Just wanted to share them. All right. Well, I had something I wanted to show you guys. You see how the direction of this bedrock is going that way? I believe this is shale. And sometimes when you're metal detecting the shale and you go across the grain like this, you could balance your metal detector here, but then you might think you got something here, you know? But in reality, if you keep going, the ground here is just different over here, and it's a little hotter. So what I suggest, and I hope that this helps some of you guys, now it's good to hit the ground from all kinds of angles, but in this situation, if you go with the grain, let me straighten my metal detector out. If you go with the grain, sometimes you can eliminate that a little bit. So now I'm not really getting a whole bunch of hot ground because I'm going with the grain. Still a little bit of hot ground there, but just a tip. Sometimes even when the ground keeps changing on you, go with the grain. Over and out. Well, I don't know if you can see this very well, but I got me my first signal of the day. And on the meter it's saying gold, so this is a wash I haven't really been in. Let's just see what we got. I'm not gonna waste any time. See if we got it moved. I'd say we got it moved. Sounds a little bit like a BB. Let's see what we get. If we get gold out here, that'd be nice. Think we got it? Got it? There it is. Alright, let's see what we got here. Right there. It's a BB. On to the next.
You can see we got some of that bedrock cleared off. It's kind of in the shade and all that. But I was detecting here. That says iron. But we're gonna dig it. Let's see what we get. Well, it's still there, that's a good sign. And now it's saying it's a decent signal. Let's see. It's moist in here. I can't blow it away. Let me grab my paintbrush. Okay, somewhere down in here. See if we can expose it. Hopefully it's a nice piece of gold. Is that it right there? A little odd shaped piece of metal. Yeah, looks like lead. Looks like lead to me. Oh well, on to the next. I think we gotta find out what that one is. Oh, it moved. Which isn't always the best sign. Let's see. Still in there or what? You know, maybe. I guess it's still in there. Let's see what we got here. Well, I tried the tripod thing and my battery's almost dead, so I don't know how much more we're gonna get in this video. But getting a pretty good signal right here. Too bad it's in the shade here. I'm gonna dig it out and we're gonna see what we get. Well, it ended up being two different signals. One was a BB and one was this piece of gold right here. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. All right, let's get on to the next one. Okay, we got another signal here. Let's see. There it is. It's kind of going back and forth. It's kind of in this loose dirt up here, but it's a pretty good signal. Let's dig it up and see what we got. Nothing to write home about, just a BB. Well, I just hit a signal that I really think is going to end up being a piece of gold. Oops. Pretty good indicator. Let's see what we got down here. Put this camera down and see if we can find what we're hearing in here. Be nice to just blow some dirt and gold pop up on the camera for you guys, but you know, that probably won't happen, so I'll get back when I find it. Well, it was gold. Small little piece, but hey, it was gold. On to the next. That's our third piece today. All right. Well, I just got onto another signal that I believe would be gold. You can see from this side, this direction, it's not even indicating anything on the indicator. You come over here in this angle. Well, there it goes. Now it says gold. Now it's not the indicator that tells me it's gold. It's the size of the target. It's kind of keeping going. Hopefully it's not hot ground, but I think we got a signal here. Let me dig it up and see what we got. The reason I think that it's gold is because it's a little bit more of an irregular sounding target, and a lot of times when it's a BB or something like that, or a piece of lead, it's usually a little bit bigger and sounds a little bit more pronounced. This one is just crackling at me, and with this little gold out here, that's pretty much an indication to me, but it could be anything. Let's see what it is. All right, well, almost lost it out of my scoop, but there it is. Small little piece. That irregular signal kind of just gave it away from me. Let's keep going. Well, before I even got a chance to dig this next signal that I got, hopefully this camera will pick it up pretty good. I gotta get my eye on it. Where'd it go? There it is, over there. You see that? Just sitting there. Little piece of gold. All right. So let's dig that up and see what we got. Still waiting on our special guest. We'll be back. Well, we got our special guest here. Showed up. Come and pick me up in the middle of nowhere and took me out to a new location.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so all we're finding is bullets and nails.
That hasn't changed much. Moving.
More hot rocks. Lots of hot rocks.
Was there anything you want to say to anybody?
Not really.
Okay.
Unless you can tell me where the gold is.
I know where it was, where you picked me up at. That's where it was.
Oh, we might have a target here. We might have a target here. Unlikely spot, but it's bouncing back and forth, extreme right, extreme left. Yeah, we'll see what it is.
Whatever it is, it's
Right
good
there.
size.
You can probably hear it through my headphones. This isn't the kind of dirt that I'm used to finding good targets in, but uh-oh.
There it is.
That may be it. Big old hot rock. Nope.
Still there. What are you getting on your meter?
Yeah, it's right there. It's gotta be right here. Got it. Whatever it is, oh. Damn it. Yep. That's iron. That's just a flat rock, but that's what it was. Little piece of iron. But it went both ways, so it could have gone either way. That was the target. She's done.
Well, I'm gonna cut the video. My battery's getting low, and we'll get back if we get on some gold. Well, we're out here, what most people probably consider the middle of nowhere. Mike Furness is over there over the hill with his dog Max. Kind of just exploring some new area, trying to see if there's anything promising. Well, I think that's gonna do it for our metal detecting for the day. We're kind of just driving around, looking around to see what we can find. And probably won't get back on the video until I get back home and weigh up the little bit of gold that I did find today. Anyway, I'll get back to you guys if anything interesting occurs. Well, we're back. See what we got. Kind of hit a spot I knew there would be some gold, and then we traveled out and about to a couple different little sections and didn't really find anything else, but let's see what I got in the beginning of the day. Once again, I didn't film everything, so let's just take a look. Nothing too serious. Whoa, is that right? Let's see. Wow. It's very little gold for that many pieces. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. Very little stuff. Gold Monster finds. All the stuff that everybody walked by with their PI machines. Anyway, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit like. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel get more exposure. And leave a comment. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you on the next one.